Small Town Minds.
Hey, welcome to Small Town Minds, a podcast about anything, everything, probably nothing, from three guys that grew up in a small, little bitty, ittle bitty, bitty town in Tennessee. Hey, guys. Mid-January
Hello.
here. The snow and ice is upon us. Here we go.
Yes.
Snowpocalypse
Absolutely.
2026.
We got a lot to get through here tonight. So I'm going to start off with the thing that on everybody's mind probably right now: the Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
That I know you said that tongue in cheek, but yeah, that trailer, not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
I
This is
don't know if I'll go to theaters and watch it, but I'll definitely watch it at some point. It looks solid.
this is
Come on,
some
we gotta start.
childhood nostalgia.
Yeah. We got to start out lighthearted before we just bring it rock bottom.
Yeah. Let's switch it up a little bit here. You guys both watched the old version, right? The other version of the Masters of the Universe stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
For its time, yeah, not too bad. I think back in those days they were way more lenient about stepping away from the actual lore and mythology and material to just create their own stuff. But this one seems like they might do a little bit of that too. But it seems like they're obviously you're getting a lot of those main characters and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think my only gripe is that sort of trope, that '80s trope that they put in there of the old he's in the real world and he's going to the other world. Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess it's been a while, so whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It worked for Flash Gordon. So
It did work. It's worked for a few. It's worked for a few.
Yeah, and I didn't realize they were even working on things. So
they're making Jumanji 3, so there you go.
I didn't realize that was Jumanji 3 either. But no, I'm excited about the Masters of the Universe. I didn't even realize they were working on it, so it was a surprise to me. I'm a little lost on the
it's
thinking of
same.
the trailer.
I didn't know they were.
I guess I don't really have much more to say about that one. I don't want to put any spoilers out there, but if you haven't watched the trailer yet, go watch the trailer.
for sure.
It's more of a teaser, really. But yeah, sure, absolutely. Another thing, Oscars, they released their nominations recently. Big thing. Sinners took the main stage with breaking records with 16 nominations this year. Pretty wild stuff. Did either of you guys watch Sinners at all?
I did not. I know the movie you're talking about.
Okay.
Very in the
Now, like I have seen bits and pieces of it. My wife watched it, and what I seen was good. That is wild. I wasn't aware that there were 16 nominations for it. That's kind of crazy.
Well, it's. To say it's politically motivated, I think, is probably on the mark to a degree. I like the movie. I think it's a pretty good movie. It's a little bit set up and people have said this a lot, from dusk till dawn. There is that sort of aspect of it. That's a huge part of it. But it's very political. It is very much, and I think I'm not saying it's not a good movie, but it is weird that a horror movie breaks those rules, because it is technically a horror movie because it's about vampires. Spoiler alert, sorry. But I think it's more about the times. If you look back at Trump's original first term in office, we had a year where Get Out won Best Screenplay, and then the movie that won that year was The Shape of Water, which is essentially a love drama about the creature from the Black Lagoon. So it's kind of weird that when we get the horrors in the real life, we get the horrors in the Oscars. So I don't know how to feel about that. It's like It's like I like horror being nominated, but I wish it wasn't just because everything is horrific, honestly. But yeah, that's interesting. Sure, but yeah, I get a chance to check it out. I mean, like I said, it's a pretty good movie. It might be a little overhyped, but I mean, it is. If you like the blues, now the blues isn't my type of music necessarily, but if you like the blues, I think you'll really enjoy that movie.
Okay.
Okay.
When it gets to the vampire stuff, I will say it was really well done. I really liked it. I thought it worked really well. You know, but yeah. So anyway, that's wild. Kudos for horror coming in there, and more horror stuff has been nominated too. There's Weapons got a few things. I think Frankenstein got some nods. So again, horror's blowing up there. Ponies. You watch some Ponies? My Little Pony. Is this what I'm talking about? You're talking about My Little Pony, Brady? What a good, great.
Typically that is something like that is on in the house, but in this case, no. No, it's Emilia Clarke and Lucy Johnson, I think, is the other actress's name. That's kind of the two main characters. These two young ladies have husbands in the CIA. They're stationed in Russia. Minor spoiler, their husbands die, and then they want to kind of find out what happened. And Emilia Clarke's character knows Russian, so they utilize her, and they basically make them members of the CIA, and they're trying to find out what happened. Really cool soundtrack. Fleetwood Mac, ELO, Elton John, a lot of 70s, really strong 70s songs. That's kind of what immediately hooked me. The opening scene is my personal favorite Fleetwood Mac song, and I'm like, okay, so I'm hooked off the get-go. But highly recommend it. Solid little show thus far. I think I'm on episode 4, so kind of have to watch that one when the kiddos.
It's adult oriented.
Yeah.
Would you say R like a hard R?
Oh yeah, there's F-bombs left and right. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there like a spy espionage kind of drama?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. You seen that, Matt? No.
Nope. I have not. Didn't even know it was out there.
Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty much all the fun stuff. I got nothing else there, unless you guys got anything fun to add to that.
No.
It's been another 2 weeks, and it has been another 2 weeks, guys. Let's just start right off with what happened today. Another fucking ICE killing, another fucking murder by ICE today. Straight with the cover up and all that fun bullshit that they do. Go ahead and tell us about it, Brady.
I think the gentleman's name was Alex Pretti. And yeah, there's been multiple angles of the video. I think I sent you guys a couple. Despite the narrative that he was brandishing a firearm, in the videos that I've seen and that have been readily available, he is trying to get a woman out of the way that ICE is harassing, harassing. He has a phone, and he was armed. Based on all the information we have as of this recording, he was armed. And in the videos I've seen, at least how it looks like to me, they take him down, disarm him, and shoot him.
Exactly.
That's based on all the information we have now of this recording. That's how I view what happened. I mean, and honestly, I don't know any other way you can view it. So,
well, if you're in a cult, let me tell you how you can view it. Well, he was just trying to kill everybody. He was a fucking terrorist coming up there, bang, 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 and he had to take them down, but they were scared for their lives. And, oh my God, what could they do? Kind of shit. It's really terrible that we live in John Carpenter's They Live, man. Like, you need to fucking go. You don't even need the glasses, though. I mean, seriously. But it's like the amount of lies that they will do and say and expect people to believe. And some people, cult members, do believe it. But seriously, you look at the video. The video starts with ICE pushing this woman, and he comes over. He's a nurse, He comes over and he's filming, but he's also trying to help her. They tear gas him in the face or pepper spray him, whatever the fuck they do. Uh, Pepper spray him in the face, and basically he's still trying to help her. They pull him off of her onto the ground. There's like how many of them wrestling down? A bunch. They wrestling
Yeah.
down one, and from the other angle over there, which I sent you guys. There's another angle on the other side. One of them gets the gun, grabs the gun, runs off. That he's holstered because he doesn't have it in his hand. He has a phone in his hand. Holstered, gets the gun, which is a open carry state, which y'all fucking Second Amendment people love to be able to carry guns. He was carrying one, and then what happened? They got the gun. He went. The guy went running with the gun, and then the other guys shot him a bunch. End fucking scene. Matt.
It looked very sketchy, very very sketchy, and yeah, I think it was six.
Well, murder often does. Murder often does.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But I think the six of them had him down pretty well. I'm not for sure what kind of actions took place for someone to think, oh, we've got him down. There's six of us. Someone needs to shoot him. You know, that's the.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'll tell you what action happened right there, Matt. I'm gonna tell you. The action was I am an incel who's been living in my mom's basement playing a bunch of fucking Call of Duty my whole life, and I just wanted to make this real, and I got the opportunity to do it because I knew I'd probably get totally complete impunity here. So let me just go ahead and do this because there was no real risk, was there? Because what's going to happen? Nothing.
Yeah. I think that's the most disturbing part of this is, you know, this is the second citizen in the state of Minnesota, U.S. citizen. These aren't immigrants. These are, I mean, put it bluntly, these are white U.S. citizens. So it's extremely disturbing. Like, I don't, and yeah, you could argue Renee Good shouldn't have drove down that street. She shouldn't have put herself in that situation. Sure, didn't deserve to die. You could argue that Alex Pretti shouldn't have, antagonized them. If you want to say that, okay, didn't deserve to die. Like, that's the issue. It's not this Gestapo police force harassing people necessarily or telling them to get the fuck out. It's they're killing people. Like, that's and there's no other way to frame it. That combined, and I'm sure we'll touch on this in a second. I might be jumping the gun, but the kids, rounding up fucking kids, like, what the fuck? And it's strange to me that ICE has been deployed or seemingly deployed in hardcore in a lot of blue cities, blue states. There's fucking, I'm sure, millions of illegal immigrants in Texas and Florida. But, those are red states. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, those that makes sense, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not just these two instances either. I mean, there's many more instances that's been happening throughout the last 2 weeks. Like you said, the kids. Another person I think got shot as well. They didn't die. And also I have to mention, according to Trump Social, I call it Trump Social, not Truth Social, but whatever. According to Trump on Truth Social, one of those poor little bitty ICE agents got their finger bitten off. So, there we go with that. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. There's a lot of it. Sorry, Matt, I cut you off. Continue.
I don't remember where I was at the moment for that one. I do know that, hearing about even indigenous people being detained.
Yeah.
And it's just wild to me that this is even happening. I can't fathom it in my brain. I think I shut off at some point in time in the last 2 weeks. So, like I told you guys when I got here, I don't remember exactly what's happened in the last couple of weeks, but it just seems like a fever dream, if for a lack of better terms. And what the hell's going on, guys?
Yeah.
For more reference, maybe the Diary of Anne Frank might come to mind, or something like that from World War II might come to mind. I don't know. I could be wrong. No, it's a terrible situation. It's obvious like Brayden said, they're targeting certain specific areas, blue states, certain cities, and stuff like that. And it's so crippling to the illusion of any kind of power by anybody other than the president, apparently, because the mayor tells them to get out, and all they do is add more people there. So it's escalating. It's going to be. There's going to be more. And here's what I find so ironic about it. It's like you got Orange Puff Daddy mad at Iran because they're killing protesters, yet what is happening here? Huh? Same fucking shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit, man. More ICE stuff. So there was a new bill that just got apparently just passed through where it gave them way more funds, millions of dollars of funds to ICE. So yay, go ICE. You saw that? And some Democrats did vote for that. Some of those Democrats did. I don't know. Now I don't know all the details of that. I don't know if it was some bill. You know how they do bills where they put a bunch of shit together and they want some of the other stuff, so they let some of the shit go. I don't know if that's what it was or not, but I do know that passed, and it was both parties that voted for it. Let's see. Another thing about the ICE that we talked about today was the scanning of license plates. Brayden?
This is some of the most horrific shit, and genuinely concerns me. So the video you sent me, and actually one of the articles I found, because again, not that I text you, not that I didn't believe it, but I'm just like, just more verifiable evidence. Yeah, ICE has a program that can scan your license plate, and essentially from that takes a lot of your information and puts it in a database, and they can track you. I think that gentleman described it as a digital air tag. They can take and scan your license plate, and it will show where you've been, where you work, who you hang out with. I mean, this is fucking Minority Report shit. Like,
apparently showing marriages, your voter registration, ownership records, all that.
Yep. And
they got the precogs already loaded up, just waiting to get all the information in the database.
Yeah. And I'm like, how can in this? Okay. It's all about illegal immigrants. It's all about illegal immigrants.
Absolutely. But the streets flooded.
But I cannot believe that. Like, I go back to the comment. I know I've brought it up on here before, probably multiple times. I will continue to do so because I'm convinced that's what's happening. The comment of the enemy within. And I don't mean to sound like I've got a tinfoil hat or, I'm paranoid, but things like that are just genuinely disturbing. Like, how can you rationalize that? I don't get it.
But they don't want to rationalize it. They want to be able to control everybody. The fact is, like you said, it is the enemy within. That's why they don't care about if you're not on his team, you are dead to him. And the little if you do die, it doesn't matter because Then, like the same thing with Alex that happened with Renee is they're domestic terrorists, even though obviously neither one of them were. The right to protest and do all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, you say I antagonized, but really, I mean, they weren't. I mean, he was literally just filming. Yeah, he got too close for comfort, obviously. Again, you can't trust these people.
No.
But, like, they weren't really even doing it. It wasn't like he was throwing rocks at him or something. You know what I mean? Like, it was nothing like that. So they want to be able to control you. So with this app, not only can they look at where you've been, but they can kind of monitor and figure out where you're going. And it said not only will it do that, but it also will, like, collect information to know your neighbors, where you are. Like, basically just, that Batman movie where they survey?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Where all of a sudden it taps in and everybody's cell phone pings and he's got a map of everything.
Yeah. It's just like a different version of that, really. I mean, basically. While I'm on the subject of wild fucking technology, let's go ahead and talk about another thing today. Kill switches on cars. This is a fucking Democrat thing. Fucking idiots. They proposed, and I guess it passed, this bill that all the newer models are, I don't know if it's certain brands or models of cars is going to have a kill switch where it's supposed to be for drunk drivers. Although, let's be realistic. Between now and, like, say 20 years ago, I mean, with Uber and Lyft and all these other ways, do you really think there's more drunk drivers on the road now than ever? I don't think so.
Oh, no.
I mean, well, look, if you look at it like this, Tennessee is arresting sober drivers because they can't get enough drunk drivers. Do you really think there's more fucking people drunk driving or getting caught? Okay, so the reality, this is their thing. Oh, we're going to do that, but really, the government can shut off your fucking car. So take it into a authoritarian government. How far are you getting?
Yeah.
Well, and I know there was also the thought that it could potentially be used by debt collectors to shut down your vehicle and repossess it and things of that nature too.
Sure, yeah.
Which is a possibility if it's available. So if I remember correctly, this bill actually passed some years ago, but we're now to that point that things have to be enacted, and this is the year, or maybe next year when they'll have to start putting that in every car.
Yeah, I think you may be right. Yeah, because I guess they were trying to. I mean, look, fucking Florida guy, DeSantis or whatever, he was like against it, and he's like, this is weird. And I agree. Like, this is not cool. This is totally fucking not cool. Yeah. So yeah, fucking bunch of crazy asses. Anything else on that, Brett?
No, I agree. I mean, it's again the phrase of the week: extremely concerning. So,
yeah. U.S. government officially leaves the Who, and we're not talking about the band.
I bet Pete Townsend is still upset.
Trump, why you want to leave? Hey.
No, this one's just kind of crazy because we are the only country to have left the World Health Organization. Even fucking North Korea is still a member.
Oh my God.
And whoever's listening, Google it. I fucking, at least because I was curious if any other people or any other countries have left. We're the only one, and I'm just like, how does that make us look stronger? Like, why?
Are we not even willing to work with other people to make things better? Odd.
I thought this motherfucker was supposed to be the ultimate deal maker. I've not seen him make the first fucking one. It's like, oh, you don't want to do this? Then screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah.
If what I've heard correctly, he's making plenty of deals that are benefiting him in ways that are benefiting him. I think it's like almost $1.5 billion. If I heard correctly, like that's a lot of wealth to accumulate in a year.
There's so much more than that. I know what you're talking about, Matt.
I know.
I know you were talking about they were saying that over the course of the 1 year he gained over 1.2 billion, but that didn't even list half the shit, man. When they listed all that, I was like, that ain't none. That's nothing. Look at what he did with Netflix. Look what he did with well, I'm going to proceed over this, and let me go ahead and put a middle on here, and that's not a conflict of interest at all. Let me do that, and then I'll approve it, and then it's like, again, right out in the open. There is no hush hush about any of this stuff. It's literally right there for you to see it. Let's be honest. There's no telling how much this dude's going to die before he can even get through a mill amount of this money. There's no telling how much he's gained. This is it's insane, really. But yeah. The Who thing is wild. Obviously, maybe he's going to create a new one called the What, or the Whom. Maybe the Whom. Maybe that'd be good. That'd be good.
World Health Organization, man.
Let's see. Okay, it's been 2 weeks, so a lot of stuff, other stuff, other than what we just covered recently, has happened. Let's talk about the Nobel Peace Prize.
We got a new recipient, right?
Well,
it was gifted.
Yeah.
I believe I've brought this up the last 2 episodes at least. Like, what in the world? Like all these trinkets. Like, let me make you a bracelet. Let me hold this crown. I don't know.
It's just about Obama, man. It's just about Obama. I mean, if Obama didn't have it, he would not give a shit about it. His goal is to be better than Obama. Look at me. That's all it is. And that's how petty this man baby is. But, and it's like, okay, so you wanted it, but you didn't get it. So what do? You just be a man and go, okay, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. That's not what he does. He just whines and whines and whines and goes and steals a leader, which now looking back at it now, I don't even know if it was about the oil. The Venezuela. I think it might have been about the damn fucking thing. Look, if I get it, maybe she'll give it to me. And which she did. She gave it to him like a fucking idiot. Like, what a fucking dumbass. She gave it to him. Thinking what? Now, again, I'm sure he offered her something. I don't know what it was, but maybe it was something, or maybe it was just sure, I'll do that for you. Wink, wink. And then, I have no clue. But I assume she's expecting something from this, which she may never see. But just the fact that he has to be given something because he wants it is ridiculous. And it's not, and he's not the recipient. They said you can't transfer it. It's not yours. He just literally has the fucking thing. It's ridiculous. It's so petty, and look, it makes America look so stupid. So we get looked upon as the dumbest place on the earth. I think more every day.
Oh no, I would assume that is what people think. I think they probably thought it for a while, to be honest. But this is once again, this mockumentary is killing me. Like, what are they going to do?
Well, I mean, if you look at his tweet about Greenland, I mean, he basically says one of the reasons I'm not really for peace anymore is because I didn't get the Peace Prize.
Yeah.
And let's just talk about Greenland. I mean, we're going to take it. Okay, well, we're not going to take it. I mean, we're not going to take it. We're going to take it, but
I laughed way harder than I should have at a meme this morning when I saw that said, you know, he made a deal and stopped his ninth war now.
I saw that one.
Meaning the war with Greenland. He made a great deal, and that war is not happening now.
Stop that war. I stopped the war with myself. I stopped it. Give me another prize.
It's making sense right now.
Brady, what do you think about Greenland?
Oh, no, man. I don't know. I still don't fully understand the obsession. But I hope that he just loses interest in this shiny toy, because
it's done. It's done.
Because if we were to do something stupid and try to take that, then God damn, would that be idiotic. But
I think enough. Go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, it really, the way things are pointing to me, it's trying to get out of NATO, which that's also, I would think if for some reason he does this really ridiculous move, Lord, I don't feel like I need to talk right now, since everything I've talked about in the last little bit has seemed to kind of keep exploding. But they would want all those the land that our current bases are on in all these countries. Don't we have like bases in 150 something countries?
Yeah.
And
that's we've got military access to Greenland, so it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. And I think they had even offered them the ability to expand if they needed to, so I mean, other than taking whatever oil or mineral is under the place, what is the actual concept?
Just territory. I did something.
And a lot of the conversations that I've heard, and Lord, I hope I'm not just watching some kind of AI generated BS, but a lot of the things that he said really sounds like he's thinking about it like New York real estate. Like he wants the entire city.
Mm-hmm.
He was making comments like it was a land deal. And like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This is. Yeah.
He doesn't even know
how this works.
He confuses it with Iceland, And I get it now. I get it. They named Greenland to fool people into thinking it was a green back in the day, but that don't mean you should be fooled, now. It's not Iceland. I know it has ice, but it's not. Yeah. Look, I think it's done. I think enough people got into his head and said, "Hey, this is dumb and stupid, dude." Eventually, it's over. All it managed to do is piss off the whole entire world again and make us look like fucking idiots, and make us look like wounded puppies too. Because we're all bark and no bite. I mean, really, let's just face it. Because when he goes there and he says, "Oh yeah, we're making a deal," I mean, it probably wasn't even a fucking deal anyway. He's just like, "Okay, I better cool it because everybody's telling me that we're gonna fucking start World War III here." Yeah, shouldn't you have maybe thought about that before you opened your big, fat, ugly fucking mouth? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, what the fuck, man? Stupid. Just so stupid. And the whole, we're going to put some tariffs on everybody. Again, just pissing everybody off. I mean, what does it say if we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world? And the Green was like, no, not for me. No. We're good. Yep. We're good. And apparently there was even a proposal about giving people $100,000 each. Did you see that, Braden? $100,000 each on Greenland. That was a proposal. I don't know if it was true or not.
Yeah.
I can't validate it, but I saw that it was like a 700 billion purchase and 100,000 each for each resident. Was proposed.
Why not do that here?
Oh, not here. We're good. Hey, we're doing great. Hey, we're hot. We're hot right now. Everybody's hot.
Hot,
Look
hottest
at
country
all
in
this
the world.
wealth we've got. I mean, look at all the wealth we've got this year. Oh my God, so much wealth. I got this. You think this is hey, this is gold back here? I know it's gold and match. You can see that
Yeah,
easily.
this is actually it's a gold wall that I've got behind me. It's weaved together, and that's actually black diamonds for the lines. So.
Yeah, we're doing great. There's no recession. I mean, there's no inflation, even though Walmart says prices are going up this year and going to continue. So yeah, nothing going on here. All right. Trump said over the last 2 weeks that we shouldn't even have an election during the midterms. Yeah. What do you think about that? That's his wet dream, right?
They're gonna try something, and I've said it before. I'll say it again. They're gonna keep pushing and keep pushing. Most likely with ICE until there is a spark that ignites him to do martial law.
I do not trust these motherfuckers. We're gonna have to be real careful what happens up in the next few months. Look, if the elections were tomorrow, I think we would see a turnaround.
Yeah.
But look, there may be another shot to the ear. You never know what could happen this year. I'm telling you, another.
Yeah.
It could get crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. So we had there was a Senate bill that was proposed to end dual citizenship. This was something that would basically force people to choose. You pledge your allegiance to the U.S. or somewhere else. Again, everybody's our fucking enemy.
Yeah.
Anything on that?
I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, I think there's a lot of folks who have dual. I don't know much about them. You know, why would they have to choose where they wanted to live? They have the ability to live in either place. It seems like an odd thing for you to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ask James Cameron how he feels about the U.S. and why he left and lives in Greenland, New Zealand now, and probably won't ever come back. Look at that interview. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff. I'm kind of all over the place here. I'm switching off of Trump for just a second. Well, not really. The domestic terror list. We talked about that before. But basically just putting people on a list for going against Trump. I mean, let's just face it, Trump. Conservatism, religious stuff. They put you on a list. More stuff to monitor you. We got that. We got Musk with his Doge doing shit with Social Security stuff. All this sort of data. Anybody got anything on that?
Well, I mean, again, we touched on the license plate thing. I think that's probably going to be in conjunction with this. I'm sure they already have a database of some sort, but they're just expanding upon it to the most granular detail. I mean, this is like the technology we have is like a Nazi's wet dream, unfortunately. And
you're right.
It's fucking terrifying, and I hate to put it like that, and but I mean, fuck, dude. Why do we need to do that? Why do we need to make lists? Why do we need to have databases of watch list of like what?
Because you have to know.
Well, I was going to say that there's been lists for time, on things like that. I think the granularity of the things that they're looking for now, and the fact that for saying something like, oh, no, I won't say that out loud. But for saying anything, you could potentially just be arrested. Like,
Yes.
say for some reason I wanted to give a sermon on the street, but it's not a Christian sermon; it's an atheist sermon, and I'm speaking my mind.
Hell, Satan!
That's a scary thing.
I want to hear your atheist sermon. I just want to hear it, man. I want to hear that shit. That sounds good.
We'll get it down. I keep telling you, I'm going to start my cult before too long. Either that or run for Congress. One of the two.
Well,
could do both.
Well, I could.
Yeah, exactly.
I might actually. We'll see.
Well, you're talking about doing stuff like that and keeping lists. And the thing is, I don't think I told you guys this, but when I went to vote this time in the presidential election, there was people watching me vote in the voting place. Yeah, it wasn't the old behind the curtain shit when I went to vote.
Well, yeah. You know what? I'm thinking about that now. I don't remember having a curtain this time either.
Yeah, I always had. Now I voted in every election, but the ones that I voted for before was always a curtain. There's no curtain this time.
Yeah, now that I think about it, there was the box and it had sides up, but it was kind of open.
Yeah, exactly. That's not cool, man. It's not cool.
No.
Anyway, so staying on topic here. So, Secret Service visits a mom who basically said that she wanted all of Trump and his cronies to stand trial on X. I guess she just posted something saying that they should stand trial. What for, you ask? I don't know. I have no clue what she's talking about. I mean, obviously just creating some sort of domestic terrorism, probably. But she just, I think, probably casually posted this, probably fed up with the way that all the corruption is running downhill every fucking 5 minutes. And Secret Service shows up at her door saying, hey, what's up? Creepy?
Very.
I mean, we talked about this before. I'm all about free speech, and I don't think that people should have been sort of stifled during the Biden administration with COVID. Of course, Trump with COVID too, but with the COVID stuff or whatever. I mean, think what you want. I mean, I guess if you want to think the fucking sun is purple, I don't give a shit. I mean, I can't convince you it's not. I guess because at the end of the day, you're gonna fucking think what you want, right? There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, so if you want to say it's purple, guys, but it is, and you want to fucking post that every day, look at the purple sun, look at the purple sun, look at the purple sun. Who am I to tell you not to do that? I guess, but at the same time, what they're doing now is basically like, if you're against Trump and the administration and the fascist regime of what we have going on, we're going to come after you. We're going to have a talk. We're going to put some fear into you. Cool?
Yeah. No. This is... No, I mean, it is very authoritarian. It is very, to some degree, dystopian. Like, this is...
Everybody
no, it's not.
Orwell. It's that's really cool.
Yeah. I mean... I don't know, man. I'm running out of things to say. It's just...
I'm running out of adjectives to say that this is sucking.
Yeah, exactly.
That
I'm on the same page, man. I feel like I'm a broken record anymore. It's just like I want to feel like things are normal, and it really feels like maybe this is the great time for Stranger Things to end. As we drift into the upside down, Or I was talking to someone else the other day. We were talking about, I think it was something about not being able to afford an electric car. And I made the comment, well, we won't have to because we'll be building our own Mad Max vehicles soon because we're going to have all this oil. It's like, let's just make some things that just flames shooting out of the top, man. Let's burn it down. And maybe I took it too far, but that's really what it feels like. It's I think we're heading towards some kind of.
Well, you know what I think? I think that in a typical 2 weeks, it's been 2 weeks since the last podcast. I think in 2 weeks we should be having to scour for things to talk about. But instead, it's like I have to omit these things because there's just too much. There's just it's mind numbing how much you're inundated with day after day. And like Braden said a long time ago, it's just the reality show of constant. But the reality show is killing people, it's taking rights away, it's scaring people, it's deporting people, it's doing all this stuff. It's so numbing that I just don't know. It just continues. And again, I've said it. This is going to be the year. I mean, if we don't get steer this thing in the right direction toward the end of this year, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, he's already said. Wait, what was it? What was it he said, Braden? I sent you the thing that Truth Social, where he said record number of accomplishments. Should I try for a fourth?
Yeah.
For a fourth term. I don't know if he's counting the Biden term, which he thought he won, or he's counting let me go ahead. I'm definitely going to be third term. Maybe I'll do a fourth term. I don't know which one on that one he's talking about, but it's just that stuff. I mean, look, shit's going to happen. Bad shit's going to happen. He's not going to want to go away. He's saying it. It's not like I'm just making up bullshit, conspiracy theorist. He's the one saying nobody else is.
He even said at the World Economic Forum, I'm a dictator. Some people, I'm paraphrasing, but basically he come right out and said, I'm a dictator, but sometimes you need a dictator. So, something to that effect. That's not the exact quote, but
that's pretty close. Yeah, that is the summary of what he said. Yes, that is what he said. Spells it out for you. And everybody's like, oh, Master. Oh, fucking pathetic, man. Board of Peace. Board of Peace. Oh, let's talk about the new scam. The arch allies of supervillains, the Board of Peace. Okay, here's the fun stuff. And again, we talked about how he's making money. You have to give $1 billion to join this motherfucker?
Yep.
That's all going to the American public. I know that's going to balance the budget. I know that's going to all the things we need. Absolutely. I know exactly. Am I right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's probably what it is, or what I assume is because it's got me intrigued. I'm sure they're going to take all that money and they're going to start decommissioning nuclear warheads, so we don't have to worry about in 500 years them exploding underground and killing whoever's here, regardless of if they go off in a war or not. I'm sure that's got to be, because if we're going to do peaceful things, that sounds like probably the most peaceful thing we could ever do.
New sinkholes.
Yeah. I was at least trying to throw this out there. I don't know who will listen.
No, isn't it for Gaza or something as well? Aren't they?
That's what I said, and I was like, "What's that mean?" Even
I don't know.
It's just some harebrained scheme he thought up. Let me make some money here. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, and go ahead.
I'm just going to spew craziness. I was going to say the memes are strong with this one too. I saw Skeletor is joining, and Saruman, or so. I mean, it's going to be a good thing. There's some big names.
Satan's in there. I mean, yeah, it's okay. Smithsonian caved and swapped portraits of Trump, removed any implications about the impeachments, maybe the January 6th riots. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Under pressure, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. Under pressure. Bullshit.
Yeah, like you brought up Orwell. What's the quote from that? Their final command was to not believe what you see or hear, something to that effect.
I mean,
and
we're already there.
Yeah, so it's like
fucking.
you can remove all that shit all you want, but it's like, no, it happens. Like,
it happened.
I know it. This isn't a Mandela effect. It happened.
They'll find a way to erase it, and it's we'll be wondering in another 30 years if it actually happened or not.
Unless they give us all lobotomies, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Don't rule it out.
Like you said, I mean, it's happening every day. I mean, look at what Chrissy Noem just did today about the shooting. Oh yeah, domestic terrorists. I mean, it just. Have you ever seen it?
Did you guys read where apparently they doctored one of the photos that they put out, like an actual,
yes.
What the fuck, you know?
The thing was, what was it? They showed a photo of her, then they made an AI version of it, of her crying.
Yeah. Like really? Like, is this?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is happening a lot. Look,
I can't.
There actually, if you go back to Renee Good's shooting, there was a lot of AI videos that were fake about that shooting, and some people took it as real. And this is where we are, where people think seeing is believing, but it's not. I mean, real seeing is believing, but if you're seeing something, you have to question it to a degree, because obviously AI is a part of everything. But apparently they've done it 14 times. That's what the article said, Matt, 14 times.
Yeah.
And they did not apologize and said they will continue to do it.
Yeah.
Going to continue on. We're doing great.
We so continue to meme. I think it
continue to meme. So when you see something from your trusty government, do you know it's true?
I mean, that's always been the case, but I think it is way more the case than it ever has been.
It is. Did you see the interview with Chrissy Noem? She was, I can't remember who she talked to, but she said we can't trust our government anymore, and the interview was like, that's you. You are the government. Was it a Freudian slip?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We can't trust them anymore. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. Actually, I think the only thing I've ever agreed with you on, Christy. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Spitting the truth.
Let's see here. Let's talk about Ford workers. The old Ford workers. Who wants to take that?
I honestly had forgot about this. That kind of shows how much has happened.
It's hard to keep up with.
Was it late? They laid off? Was that it? I know suspended. Yeah. That's what it was. Trump came to visit the plant. I can't remember what he was there for, but a guy yelled out "pedophile protector," and Trump flipped him off, and dude got suspended, said he didn't regret a thing. So, this is
more
targeting. Yeah,
this is a bizarre world, because I think that Trump should have got suspended, and the guy should have probably got a medal. Maybe gave him the fucking Nobel Peace Prize. That's what I think. Yeah. Why are they suspending him? Again, free speech doesn't exist anymore
No.
unless you're on straight team Trump. Yeah. And again, Trump doesn't give a shit about you unless you like him. If you like him, if you don't like him, you're dead to him. You don't exist, or you exist
Right.
only as a fucking nuisance. So if you want to call him out for something that he is, pedophile protector, he didn't even call him a pedophile, which it's up for debate. But if you want to call him pedophile protector, he absolutely is. I mean, where's those Epstein files at again, Braden? All of them? Are they? Do we have them yet? No. What? No.
Nope.
No. Oh, okay. So the dude speaks the fucking truth, the truth, and gets suspended for it. Bizarro world, man. Bizarro.
Yeah.
Um, now I can't corroborate this as truth or not, but there was a journalist who said that she pretended to get hired by ICE, and basically after like a 6 minute interview of nothing, they're like, "You're on board," which seems plausible to me. I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean, if you look at the people that are on the street, obviously they again have no training. They don't care. They're trying to get as many people out there as they can. Uh, that again, no vetting at all
Yeah.
here, which is scary, and it's leading to scary things, obviously, because you get people that are so scared of the people,
I mean,
that are
you
coming
could
at them.
probably
Oh,
you could probably walk into the interview wearing a MAGA hat, say you're racist, you played Call of Duty, and you're hired. So,
yeah,
I mean,
You want you want me to go get them darkies? I'll go get them. You want me to? I'll do it. If that's what you
exactly,
want.
exactly.
Well, and if we walked around with masks over our face in groups,
We would still be in COVID.
well, I understand what you're saying, but yeah. But I mean, we would be intimidating to anyone we walked up to, like whether or not
Sure,
we had
absolutely.
weapons strapped to us, So I mean, I can only imagine what it would be like being a pedestrian, and all of a sudden you see six people in
Yeah.
gear with a face mask where you can't see anything. That would be very intimidating. I would be scared. So
Yeah,
I can't understand how it's okay. And I know the statement is they wear the face mask for their protection.
Yeah. They wear the face mask for their anonymity. That's what they wear it for, because they
yeah.
don't want people to know who they are.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they do. There was another claim. Again, I'm not for sure if it's absolutely true or not, but there was a claim that ICE had withholding, or they had holding cells for Americans. Now,
I'm sure they do.
it's obviously true that they have detained actual citizens.
Yeah.
So makes sense, right? Probably. We talked about the videos. I mean, there was other videos earlier on running over teenagers, arresting again, like you said, kids without their parents even anywhere nearby. I did talk last time about the other guy who got beaten badly. Um, and all these different. There's some, I think, people, American citizens, and a Target or something. They got beat. I mean, again, we talk about deportation. Nobody says we shouldn't deport people that are here illegally, or especially criminals and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I think that there is something there. But look at Obama. Look at what he did. He deported a lot of people. This was not happening. This wasn't done this way. I mean, you see in the video of today where, or I'm sorry, when this happened with the killing of the Alex Pretti, or Pretty, is basically, I mean, they're shoving whoever, this woman or man or whoever it is, they're shoving them. I mean, literally like that. Like, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to be the bully on all this? You know,
Yeah,
and
and
that's
I
what.
mean,
Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, you brought up Obama, and he did deport, I think, even more than Trump has terms combined. And there is, the kids in cages claims out there that are disputed. And then you point towards Biden, who I don't know if it was 20, 30 million, but if we're being real, was a little lax on the immigration stuff.
Very much so.
But that doesn't give you the right to just swing fucking 360 degrees in the other direction and just use that as a backdrop for your secret police.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's what's happening.
Right. I mean, again, and who knows? Going back to other presidents, if they wasn't some people deported, obviously, I think that it's always been a process. I would say it's just the way it's handled. It's totally wrong. You're scaring American citizens completely. I mean, anybody who can look at that and be okay with it. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I know you're in a cult. Just go to the mirror and say, "I'm in a cult," because you are. I mean, if you're okay with people getting killed just for, again, filming or even protesting, really, because the guy wasn't. I don't think he said anything to the ICE officer. He definitely wasn't. Definitely didn't have his gun. He definitely wasn't trying to hit him or do anything aggressive toward him. These people are murdered. They're murdered in the fucking streets of the USA. How can you be okay with that? Like, I know you like your fucking orange-haired fluffer puffer, but look, seriously, how can you not just dissociate that from just a fucking second and be like, you know what? That was kind of fucked up, though. That was a little weird.
He said it himself. He could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and not lose any supporters.
And here we are.
And yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying some people haven't woken up. I think some people have, and I'm grateful for that. And I think that, again, I've said it before. His first term, I thought people were overreacting. Obviously, I know now I just wasn't informed. I think. I mean, I just didn't see the implication. Maybe had he won the second term or whatever, I don't know. Maybe this wouldn't have happened. I don't know. But obviously, he is on, again, his revenge kick of let's kill or dismantle or keep track of anybody who doesn't like me. Yeah. Which is why I always say I love Trump. Love him. Matt, anything else on that?
Nothing positive. We can go to the next thing.
Got nothing positive. Here's some positive. Tariffs. Studies found tariffs paid for 90% by Americans.
Yeah, I think that was kind of what all the historical stuff told us to begin with, wasn't it? That we would be the ones really paying the dividends and not getting them, or we're paying them to someone else. It's basically another tax.
Yeah, and a lot of companies, I mean, we're having to pay for it. You brought up Walmart earlier, but a lot of companies are going to have to start passing that on. In my line of work, I deal with a lot of invoices and billing, and there is many of them that I look at. There's a tariff, and it's on some of them. It's substantial, like thousands of dollars, depending on the product, and it's just like, wow. So I know my business will be passing along that cost. You have to. It's capitalism. You have to make money. So I just can't wrap my head around how we had a revolution to become a country over tariffs on tea, and now here we are 250 years later, and we're like, yeah, fucking tariffs are awesome.
Yeah. Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. And again, who's getting that money? Who's getting that money? Where's that going to?
Yeah.
Because it's not coming back to us.
No.
Where is it?
Well, wasn't there a statement at some point in time stating that we were supposed to get dividends? Like we were.
Oh yeah. Oh, that check. Oh, the check that we're getting. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that check's coming. I'm banking on
With the Doge check.
Yeah. We'll probably get a little bit of that Board of Peace check too, I think. So,
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna probably get checks throughout the whole year. It's gonna be awesome.
Hottest country in the world.
We're still hot right now.
And I really hope some of the stuff that I've been getting into is so totally wrong. But I've started trying to find some folks that I listen to who aren't in this country talking about things. And it really sounds like those places that we've traded with the most are just making deals with other countries now. Mm-hmm. And I've got a personal fear that here soon that we'll be in a state of not having food in our grocery stores because all the folks who used to send us the food that we eat, it's going to another country now because they're.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what they do. They're just redirecting. I mean, look at what Canada did with China. They're making deals with China now. I mean everything. I mean, look, you can say the accomplishments, the border. Okay, there's some things, but look at all the things that he's done to dismantle the U.S. in 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, all these countries, they see us, we're just a loose cannon. I mean, they don't want to deal with us anymore. They're like, okay, big boy, put the tariff on whatever. We don't give a shit. We're going to go over here. Because there are other countries in the world. He acts like this is the only place to get it. I mean, are we a finite resource for any one thing that no other country has? I don't know. I don't know that we are. Maybe we are. I don't know what that is.
That's one thing we got nobody else has.
What's that? America.
Americans.
That's right. Erica Kirk going on a Make Heaven Crowded tour.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently she's basically doing Trump rallies, but for the Turning Point thing, making taking her stance out there in the world, promoting JD Vance and pumping catchers. I don't know what's happening, but if it comes into your city, don't forget, just check it out. Check it out.
Jeez.
Braden, Sasha Riley. What do we got?
So yeah, you brought it up earlier about the Epstein files. So this is regarding that. I think it was within the past week and a half, 4 hours worth of recordings from an independent journalist to the Sasha Riley. He's I think a former Marine or member of the Army, something like that. But he claims to have been one of the trafficked or one of the kids or young adolescents that was in the Epstein circle, island, whatever you want to say. And I've not listened to all 4 hours. I've tried to find transcripts. And I even watched a couple different videos trying to summarize it because honestly, I did not have 4 hours to dedicate to that. And apparently there's some pretty horrific shit in there, talking about a snuff film where I guess the way I understood it, not only do they have sex, but they also kill a kid. Like, again, none of this is verified. Can't make that clear enough, but but a lot of people have done their forensic work and say that his timelines match up with other timelines and other investigations and things of that nature. So I don't know. And then you sent the Katie Johnson stuff. So I mean, there's been people that have came out, and it's just I I don't know. Like, at what point is something gonna fucking happen? Like, if the whole house of cards has to fall, fuck it, we'll play 52 card pickup. Like, at what point is something gonna happen to these monsters? Like, I just don't get it.
Well, and it's from all over the world. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
know that it wasn't just these American millionaires.
Right.
There were people from all over the globe doing this. Hell, I mean, there may have been people from other planets coming in to Epstein. We don't know at this point in time.
Yeah.
It's like it's so ingrained into everything that keeps the wheels turning, and I'm sure that's why we can't see files while everything's redacted. The reason why all this weird shit keeps happening that keeps us from getting any other information. You know, it's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like the movie Hostel became a reality.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that's what it's based on. I don't know. Yeah. It's crazy. All right. So moving away from that for just a little bit, there's a couple more things. Matthew McConaughey trademarks all right, all right, all right to protect from AIs.
Yeah, and I think it's not just the phrase, but maybe his voice and likeness. I've heard the phrase, but I've also heard his voice and likeness.
Interesting.
I could see a lot more celebrities going this route. Disney, we brought it up on here a few shows ago that they're if you want to use Disney characters, what was it? You have to pay. What was that the deal? In AI or whatever, you have to pay
Well, no, they
Disney.
were partner with it. I didn't know it was a payment thing. That's wild.
But either way, I think companies, celebrities, I think this is going to be a thing because, I mean, AI can quite literally produce anything, and you can make a short film with Matthew McConaughey and Flipper, which might not be that bad, but no. So I think it's the first domino to fall for a lot of celebrities to do it, and a lot of companies.
I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, it's wild. I mean, right now it's kind of the Wild West, and obviously there's going to be a lot of regulations on AI as we move forward about a lot of different things. But it's tricky. I mean, I'm sure there's ways around it. There may be. So, will it completely eliminate it? I don't know, because you might say, all right, okay, or I don't know. You could like, find some way to
Yeah.
sort of manipulate it. Maybe I don't know, but that's that is interesting that AI is always a topic like that because it's constantly changing and evolving, and people are upset about seeing their work and stuff emulated in it. So I get it. I get it. Um, Apparently, there's some new forensic evidence on Kurt Cobain, which this has happened before, but what do you think?
I
Go
worried
ahead,
that
Matt.
when I saw it, it was just some kind of made up hooey. But I'm hoping that it is actually something. I hope we actually find out. There's a very pivotal point in a lot of our childhoods or adolescence, maybe. But yeah, it was. I would like to know what really happened because I have a feeling that the story we were told isn't true. It seems very unfathomable in the way that it was put together to us from before.
Well, yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about this is coming out now, but also there's a new documentary about Courtney coming out. I don't know if you recall, but when that documentary Soaked in Bleach came out, right then came out the old, what was it called?
Montage of Heck.
Montage of Heck. Came out the same time, which they've been working on for years, apparently, even though they couldn't get the cartoonist to make him left-handed. But anyway, um, so I do think that I don't know. I don't have an opinion about it because I don't know the truth. But collusion happens, and we see it every day now. Just in the open, but it's always been there.
Yeah.
And to think that somebody with the right motive couldn't have had something happen here. I mean, it's just it's just silly not to think that could have happened. I mean,
I'll challenge that statement and say I don't care what motive they had. There was a monetary gain in that.
Yes, well,
transaction.
That's what I'm saying. That is a motive. If you're gaining,
it's a very
that's
shitty
much.
motive. If money's the reason, for anything.
Well, look, I mean,
hold on, wait. Oh, well, that's what rules everything, isn't it?
if you watch Soaked in Bleach, you also learn that it was actually a member of Hole, the band Hole, Courtney Love's band, that died of heroin overdose not long after that.
Yep.
Who was going to leave the band apparently?
And wasn't there a local musician who had made a statement on one of the early documentaries that he had been paid to kill Kurt Cobain, and then a few weeks later he was found dead on the train tracks, if I remember correctly.
That is correct. You are correct. Yes.
Like all of a sudden he was gone.
Strange things happen. It's kind of like with the Epstein files. People just randomly die. I don't know. It's weird. So weird. I don't understand it. Anyway, on positive news, Earth will lose gravity on August the 12th for 7 minutes, and we're all going to float away off of this fucking continent. Thoughts?
That's what it was. 7 seconds, right?
Is it 7 seconds? Okay, sorry. It might have been 7 seconds or 7 minutes. I don't know.
Either way, if that is true, then yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. Be sweet to play some basketball that day and time it out just right. And
whoa, boom.
Yeah. But
well, NASA calls it. Go ahead.
No, go. I think you may have been about to answer my question.
Well, NASA, of course, calls it bullshit. This is not true.
I think it would be devastating. Like even 7 seconds without gravity. Like there are so many things that I think would just be catastrophic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you're in the house, I guess, huh? Even though.
Wouldn't your house also have to be somehow strapped to the ground?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because
don't be in a trailer. Don't be in a trailer on wheels.
Actually, I think my mobile home would probably be safer because I've been under it. It is actually staked into the ground.
Into the ground, yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. That would be crazy. I don't even know where that came from, to be honest. I didn't really research it to find out exactly where that came from, but that's interesting.
To me, it made me think about the fact that they talk about the shifting poles, and I would think that might, if we lost gravity, that's something that would make me think that a situation where we might lose gravity if the poles shift. Like we might lose it for that point that the poles decide to move, and that would be a very interesting situation too. If the poles shifted again, because apparently every so many hundreds of thousands of years, the poles shift.
Buckle up. Buckle up. August 12th.
I just went ahead and put everything on my bingo card for 2026. Like every possible situation that you could think of is on there because I'm going to get a bingo this year. It's going to be a crazy one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, in
All
talking
right,
about how
guys.
crazy the world is, I've got one thing new for you guys.
Okay.
Uh, Metallica and Megadeth, it's always kind of been this rivalry. And if anyone knows the story, Dave Mustaine was actually a part at one point in time.
Sure.
The new album, they got a version of Ride the Lightning, which was very neat to see because I would have never imagined actually getting to hear Dave Mustaine version of a song that was recorded as Metallica. And I've always been more of a Megadeth fan than a Metallica fan. Now, granted, there was a point in the '90s where I listened to a lot of Metallica, but ever since I've known Megadeth, I've preferred Megadeth. And I actually feel like a few of those early albums could have been very much inspired by Dave Mustaine guitar riffs. Put it in that for a mind. So it was really neat hearing his recording of Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
Let's check that out.
Maybe they've kind of buried the hatchet a little bit, maybe?
I would hope so. Apparently they were good friends at one point in time, and they obviously inspired some amazing music, even as rivals.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That sounds good. Awesome. Brady, what else you got?
I don't think I got anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
If you go to Nazi.us, everybody go to Nazi.us and see where that leads you to. See where that leads.
Yes. It's a wild rabbit hole from what I understand.
Yeah,
God.
Exactly. All right. Anything else, Matt? Anything else you got?
I do want to play back to our last episode also and say, booyah, motherfuckers. It was Gattaca. Go look up the premise of Gattaca.
Was it?
Yes, they were genetically engineered human beings.
But babies? Were they babies? We're talking about. I don't remember the babies part. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
the premise was he was not a genetically engineered human, and he was trying to be the right height to be able to be in the thing. Is why he had his legs worked on. But I was like, yeah, like I had to go out. It took me like 3 days to remember I'd said it. I was like, oh yeah, I do need to go back and look that up. Like, booyah, I had it right. I'm not as dumb as I felt when I got out of that last podcast recording.
All right. Fair enough. All right, man. Good deal. Well, I'm going to say it again, but I don't think it'll be true. Let's hope 2 weeks go by and nothing happens.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. But until then, peace.
Later, guys.
Later.
Yeah.